This is my story of when I travelled to a country to discover its beautiful gastronomy, its fantastic culture. We seek out some of its most famous beauty spots, and we take in its stunning landscape. We hit up the seventh wonder of the world, and we take in the beautiful Red Sea. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me on my trip around the Kingdom of Jordan. So, very good morning from me here in Aqaba. And we're actually checking out the hotel now because today is the day we're going to head up to the desert, and I am so excited for this. We don't know how we get into the desert yet. We're going to try and take a local bus just because it is massively cheaper than a taxi, but if time constraints get in the way, then who knows, maybe taxi will be our only option. We'll see on this video, I guess. But yeah, what a beautiful, stunning morning it is in Aqaba, and the temperature is set to rise really sharply. The weather here today will reach about 26 degrees, but that's in the shade, so in the sun it will feel closer to 30. But anyway, I think it's time to go and sniff out some breakfast and then make our way into the Wadi Rum. Come on, guys. So, no trip to Aqaba is complete without visiting its famous fort. Built in the 16th century, this was the scene of the Arab revolt and its victory against the Ottoman Empire. So a lot of history here in this castle. So let's take a look around, and our first mission is to climb to the top of the castle. And let's try and get some nice aerial shots of the courtyard. So yeah, we can see here it's an absolutely stunning and absolutely ancient building. See, there is another tourist down there. There were a couple of tourists in this area, but as I say, not too many tourists here in Aqaba at the moment. Now let's look at the roof of the castle. We can see the beams are made up of these date trees. So yeah, very interesting to see. But let's make our way back out of one of the rooms. There's loads of little rooms in this fort. It's otherwise known as the fort or the castle. So let's make our way up another set of stairs, and this is quite a fair amount of exercise for first thing in the morning. But yeah, getting ourselves nice and hungry for breakfast. But let's take a look at the views as we get to the top of Aqaba Fort. Here we can see the top of the mosque there, the minaret, as we pan around. And yeah, what a stunning building, guys. I'm so happy that we did this morning. And yeah, we've got a beautiful view of the fort courtyard down below. See the mountains in the distance, the famous Aqaba mountains that separate the coast from the desert. That's where we'll be heading today. But come on, guys, we've still got a little bit more exploring to do here in Aqaba as we go and take a look at the fort in more detail. And I find it just an absolutely remarkable location to film. Jordan is full of surprises, and the entrance price to this place was absolutely free. So yeah, we're going to take a look at this tiny little mosque inside the castle. Absolutely stunning building here. My first time I've ever been in a mosque. So yeah, let's head back out into the courtyard and have a look at the fort walls. You can just really see the history. But let's head out the fort now and head into Aqaba. This is the flagpole. Now, the flag flying here is not the Jordanian flag, but it's the actual Arab revolt flag. So yeah, as we peer across to the other side there, we can see Eilat in the distance. And yeah, it's just another beautiful sunny day down here in Aqaba. Absolutely fantastic weather. It's a shame to be leaving the heat, but there we are. There's the Arab Revolt flag. Wow, that was very, very cool. Going around Aqaba Castle, a very historic site, and I hope you enjoyed that, guys. Yeah, our time is slowly running out here in Aqaba as we've got an hour or so journey into the desert. We can hear the Friday prayers going off by the mosque opposite the castle. Well, you definitely feel like you're somewhere exotic. But come on, guys, we still haven't found breakfast yet. It's about 12:30 now. We're very late when it comes to eating. But let's push on, get some food, and get ourselves into the desert. Come on, guys. So in true Jib TV fashion, we miss breakfast. We head straight for lunch. And of course, being by the sea, let's have some fresh Red Sea produce. We're going to order some of these beautiful Red Sea prawns, and we're also going to get a whole bream as well. So we can see they came out absolutely fantastic, and as well you've got this bream here grilled with this lovely infused rice and this beautiful yogurt and herb dip. So yeah, bit of lemon goes on. It's time to enjoy lunch. So there we are. I feel much better after our 2-hour lunch. It weren't really breakfast, was it? But absolutely stunning food once again in Aqaba. The time now is 3 o'clock and we've got to head into the desert because we are running late, guys. So yeah, come join us. We've got to locate the bus to the Wadi Rum. Come on. So after realising the bus doesn't run on a Friday as it is the holy day here in Jordan, we jumped in a taxi. So yeah, a lovely easy ride to the desert. I was dreading the local bus somewhat, so I'm pretty happy we managed to negotiate a very good price. So we've stopped here at a random petrol station on the way to the desert behind us. Now, it's a beautiful, beautiful afternoon here, and we did decide on a taxi. Now, the taxi first quoted us 37 Jordanian dinar, which is about £44 sterling. But we got him down to 18 dinar, which is about £20 sterling. So I'm happy for that, for a 1-hour ride into the desert. Come on, guys. I think the taxi driver's buying us a coffee, and then we're heading off. Come on. So as we leave the petrol station, we head into the desert. We stop at our first notable site, and that is this train. This is the old Ottoman train that used to run between Damascus and Medina. And this was the only Ottoman railway that was working during their empire. So yeah, very interesting to see here. The train has been abandoned here. This is where it was attacked by Lawrence of Arabia. So some really interesting facts there about this train. But what we're going to do now is we're going to leave the train site and we're going to head to our Jeep, where the owner of our camp meets us and gives us a lift on the back of this Jeep. So yeah, enjoying the ride, although it was quite bumpy. But we make it safe and sound to the Desert Magic camp here. Now let's look around. We've been very lucky to be upgraded here, so let's just take a look at this beautiful tent. Absolutely fantastic room. This is one of their suites here at Desert Magic Camp, and let's just make our way. Look at that, 3 beds, so plenty of space. We've got this beautiful view. When we open the curtains fully, you can see a panoramic view of the desert. We make our way, and of course we have our own private bathroom and shower. So absolutely fantastic to see there. Very, very modern for a Bedouin tent. And of course we've got the camp cat Shakira here as well. Absolutely lovely cat here. Kind of adopted her for the next couple of days we stayed here. So yeah, but let's stick our heads out the window here and let's check out the camp. So here we are, guys. We've arrived at our camp and it's absolutely stunning. What an incredible location here in the middle of the Wadi Rum desert. Wow, this place is actually blowing my mind. So picturesque, so beautiful. But I think it's time now that I change into some more appropriate clothing for the desert, guys. We have dinner at 7:30, so I'm looking forward to this. But yeah, come on guys, let's explore the camp. So as the sun sets here in the desert, we can see a passing camel train in the distance. As we prepare to have dinner, let's take a look at the campsite.
This is our traditional food, its name is Zarum. We are made the food inside the sand. You see the fire here? We are like make the fire like 3 hours, and then we are put our food like 2.5 hours, and we are like cover like this, like no any oxygen, go inside, and then we will show you now how we will take it. This is like the way for the Bedouin before, like how they are made the bread or like the rice or chicken. And its name is Zarum. And guys, if you want to touch the sand, you see how is the warm, you can also touch the sand. سمي عندك وغاد المندي انتو.
ايوه.
It's
warm? Yeah, it's warm.
Touch it.
وانا امسك الاستيراد.
Oh wow.
I'll see you tomorrow on breakfast.
I'll
Okay,
take
guys,
that
you
one.
need like 2 or 3 minutes for make everything ready, and you can eat like inside the restaurant or outside.
Thank you, sir.
So guys, we're all settled in the desert. I've done my little costume change and I'm ready to blend in now. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful evening here. I don't know if I'm going to catch many more shots of the evening as the sun is setting. But from me here, as intros for today are done, thank you for watching as always, guys. I hope you enjoyed this journey as much as I am. And of course, as always, I'll see you all on the next adventure.